So this is a live thought experiment I'm having right now. I just had the idea, and I'm kind of like doing it live right now. So I probably call it like Heart God or like Heart World or something. Maybe Heart God. But anyway, um, just for some background, it's like I was just thinking. It's like I constantly think about what this is, like why are we here, what is existence. You see movies like The Matrix and stuff like that. It's like, oh, are we all here? um are we really just in a matrix or whatever, a dreamlike state, and our real bodies are somewhere? We have a freaking um a plug in the back of our head, just like in the Matrix. Or like, just I was thinking about that. Just I think about it all the time. I was just thinking about it just now, a couple minutes ago. And um I'm saying that because that's what started this, me thinking about this. And I was thinking about like, just it's like I know, like, it's not just like existence. Reality isn't just like matter, like just this, like what we see. I know there's shit behind all like this physical realm, you know. And all the time, and I was talking about the sister of my about this over Thanksgiving. It's like I be like symbolically, I'd be like this. I'd be like, like does anybody else know that there's like more to existence than just like what we're seeing? Anybody else know? No, just me. Okay. Okay, yeah, this person, yeah, and it's not a thing of like I'm better than anybody. It's like, yo, does anybody else see this shit? Does anybody else feel it? You know? And it's like something else I was thinking about. It's like whether it is whatever the fuck this shit is. But first of all, I have many different. I have my concepts of like reality are constantly expanding. I don't know if I said that already, but my conception of reality and existence is constantly expanding. Um, and that's just who I am. That's the point I've gotten to in life, where it's like I can, like, for example, if the Earth is flat or the Earth is round, or if we live in a freaking dome or some shit, it's like I don't know. um, I'm gonna keep the light on. Um, but I don't know for sure, and that's gonna sound however it sounds to certain people. I was like, well, you don't think the Earth is round? Like, what do you mean? Like, everything is literally based on that. But it's like, yo, like, have you actually seen the Earth? Like, seen the curves on the Earth for yourself? You know. Um. So hopefully, I don't know if my camera's still working. My mic. I don't know if it's. Hopefully, it's still working. But anyway, what was I saying? Losing track. Um, I probably gotta get into that another time. But also one of my like theories is like, what if the Earth is both flat and round, and isn't either flat or round at the same time? How does that make sense? Right? But it's like, I don't know. But that's the thing. It's like I've been getting so used to existing in that kind of energy of like both things existing, both like seemingly opposite things existing at the same time. For example, if you see, imagine, like, in my hand. Matter of fact, I'm gonna just write it. I'm gonna just write it. I'm gonna do. I don't know if you can see. Hold up. Like the number 9, right here, is like to a person looking at it from for the camera, you're looking at this as a number 9 from your point of view. But for me, I'm looking at it, looks like a 6. It looks like this for me. I don't know how well it looks on camera, but it's like I don't know. It's like I've experienced things like that where it's like a matter of it's not like a clear cut answer. It's almost like in the same way that like if you think of like a 2D, it's like a common example. Like if you think of like a 2D character, um, matter of fact, let's draw something else. Take some time real quick. Damn, I'm fucking this up. Hold up. In the same way, you got like a little person, but they're on a 2D. Just imagine my hand is like completely flat, it's like a piece of paper. Imagine like a person on a 2D plane. Um, so they only have the X and or the Y and X axis, but we as people we have three dimensions: X, Y, Z. You know, length, width, height, and we can observe this being on like a lesser um, on a lower dimension. You know, it's like, for to this being, it's like they can only see what's on this plane. They can't see, they can see on the Y and X, but they can't see on the Z. They can't see beyond this plane, but we can. For us, this is like a piece of paper. We can throw around, we can cut up or fold into a freaking airplane, throw that bitch. We can turn this 2D dimension into a 3D dimension, by crimpling it or folding it or whatever it may be, you know. And say for this person, um, yeah, say there's like a wall. Say so here's the step. And say there's like a wall right here or something like that. Um, to this stick person, they can only see in this plane. So when this person looks, is looking in this direction towards the nine, they can't see the nine because there's a wall right here. This is like blocking their field of view. But if they were to go around this wall, they could see it easily, you know. But if me as a third dimensional being, as a higher density or dimensional being, I said density. Higher density being or lower. But yeah, I'm just anyway, I'm gonna come back to that. But me as a higher dimensional being, I could just see right around it like that. And say somehow I was able to communicate to this 2D being. Like, yo, it's a nine around that wall right there. Maybe it comes to them in like a vision or something. Maybe like my form of communication is like their ear ringing or like a vision for them or something. Like, yo, there's a nine behind that wall. Or they somehow try to contact me. They somehow try to contact a higher dimensional being, which is me, to know what's behind this wall. And maybe they're looking for a nine, you know? And it's like, and they like try to contact me. I'm like, it's a nine behind that wall. They're like, how do you know that? I'm like, I just know. And then they come around and see the nine. And like, yo, you were right. How do you know that? Da, 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 da. I'm like for me, it's some regular shit. Like, it ain't nothing. I can literally just see it on paper. But to this being, I seem like a god, like this all-knowing being or whatever. And I got superpowers. I'm magical, or I'm psychic, or I'm supernatural, I'm divine. But for me, it's just like, yo, I just looked at my hand, like where it was. It's like, or this piece of paper. I just looked at it and it's right there. Like, I have eyes. Like literally, this person is not even equipped to even see that nine. And then say they ask me for advice. They'd be like, yeah, that's actually a 9 and a 6. They'd be like, huh? What you mean? How is that a 9 and a 6? But for me, I'm like, yeah, because this way it's a 9, but this way it's a 6. You see how, like, basically I brought that example up because imagine this is us on the third dimension, but there's higher dimensional beings, there's higher levels of existence that we can't even like perceive, or it's just like, because like we're not even equipped. Like in the same way this 2D figure is not like, it's not even equipped to see in the Z direction. It can only see in the 2D, in two dimensions, X and Y. I feel like it's similar to us in the 3D. We can't even see, we're not even equipped to see in higher dimensions. you know. And in a similar way of like for me, I can tell this the lower dimensional being is like, yeah, that's a 9, but it can also be a 6 because turned upside down, you know. In the same way that would probably like confuse the shit out of this person. It's like, what if for us it's similar? That's similar to like if the Earth is round and flat. I'm not saying it is. Um, well, actually, that's generally kind of what I believe. But I mean, even though I can't like necessarily like prove it, I just have a feeling that's kind of what it is. Um, but yet it could not be at the same time. It's basically what I'm saying is for us in this third dimension, assuming we're in the third dimension, certain things I feel like aren't intuitive or necessarily intuitive or like easy to like find out. You know, things like if the Earth is round and flat. Anyway, wow, that was good. That was good. But I want to get back to my original thought experiment. So basically, um, that's kind of what I was thinking of at first. That led me to think of basically what I was talking about before of like thinking about existence and reality. And oh yeah, it's like yo, like uh, I know there's more than just this physical shit. I can feel it. This is the most in my entire life. I'm 25 years old. This is the most I've ever. I'm 25 years young. 25 years young. I like saying that. 25 years young. This is the most I've ever been like intuitive, like in tune, and just like trusting my knowing. Like my confirmation has been crazy. My ear been ringing. I just be knowing shit, and it's just some regular shit now. Like when it first started happening, um, like it was like, yo, this is crazy. Like, yeah, it's confirmation. I got double confirmation, I got triple, quadruple confirmation just in 10 minutes. That's crazy. I was getting spiritual zoomies. I'm like, yo, da, da, da. Now it's some chill shit. It's still amazing, but it's like, yeah, like, yeah, this is yeah, it's almost like kind of what I was saying, like with this 2D figure and then me as a three-dimensional being, for this 2D figure seeing or like it asks me, "Oh, what's behind this wall?" And I say a 9, and it looks behind. It's like, "Yo, that's crazy. You're a god. You're amazing. You're divine, supernatural." For me, it's just like, nigga, it's some regular shit. I can literally just. It's not hard. I see you. I see a line, and I see the 9, and that just round. That's tough. Um, what if? What was I just talking about? What if? No, I don't want to lose it. I don't want to lose it. Um, Shoot. What was I just talking about? That's another thing. I be losing track of stuff. But no. Dimension, reality, existence. Um oh, how before when I was seeing synchronicities and stuff, it was like very amazing. It was like, yo, this is crazy. Now it's like it's some regular shit. So what if in a way I'm in a different dimension right now? I'm a different me. I'm still me, but I'm like evolved. I'm on a whole nother level with this shit. So anyway. Um, yeah, it's like I know there's more than just what we see, the physical. You know, I know that there is some type of veil, spiritual veil, whatever, that is beyond this. Um, whether if it's a simulation or not, you know. Um, and one thing I was thinking about is like I didn't come here to feed into the bullshit. Like I didn't come here to stay in the survival state, stay in suffering my whole life. Oh no, you know, stay in a box at work. I just quit my job, you know. I didn't come here to stay in a state of jealousy and just wanting gossip all the time and, you know, keeping up with the Joneses. I don't give a fuck what anybody think of me. That's a whole. I'm gonna literally make a video on that. I don't care what people think about me. That's literally gonna be the title of the video, or be like why I don't care what people think about me. Um, it's like, and also certain like religious beliefs. Like I didn't come here to be for my mind to be put in a box um, with certain things, and especially I didn't come here to have to think that a savior is outside of myself, you know. And okay, this gets into I ain't wow. I'm just it's like 15 minutes, about to be 16. I'm just now starting the thought experiment. So this is the actual thought experiment. This is the actual thought experiment. Like I said, I'm gonna call it something like heart God or something like that. Basically, imagine this world where there's people and there's a whole society, whatever. But basically, imagine this world where there's people, and basically everyone since birth is taught that they're missing their heart, you know, and that they were born without a heart, and that um, they have to pray to the heart god or some shit to get their heart back, you know, and they have they have their own like different like rituals. They pray to it, and have to do certain things to keep up, and and there's like a central authority or entity that's saying you have to do this in order to get your heart back and be saved and this is your salvation. You have to work, or you have to pray to me this many times a day, or whatever it may be, or you have to go here or do this or do that. You have to live this certain way in order to get your heart back. Um, Imagine you knowing what you know now, going to that world. Let's say you were transported there, whatever, somehow, whatever. Or somebody from that world is transported here, whatever. But let's say you went there and you see people, and say you make a friend, and and they're like, oh, I gotta go pray to the heart god, whatever. I'm like, you like, huh? The heart god? Yeah, yeah. Like because we don't have hearts. We're all born with our hearts. You're like, we're born with our hearts? It's like, yeah. Like, where were you raised? Where were you, like, what are you talking about? Like, that's literally what we're taught since we're born, since day one. You'll be like, what you, like, do you not, like, put your hand over your chest. Doom, doom, doom. Like, do you not hear the thumping in your chest? Do you not feel a pulse? That is, like, the blood coursing through your veins. It's like, do you not know that your heart pumps blood in your veins, the rest of your body, into the brain, into all your organs and skin, whatever? Like, they're like, no, that's just, we actually know, we have wireless hearts. He's like, wireless hearts, really? Yeah, yeah, we got wireless hearts. Like, the heart god took all of our hearts, because way thousands of years ago, we um, forsook. What's the past tense of forsake? We forsook, forsaken. I'm gonna say, because we have forsaken the heart god thousands of years ago, and and the heart god came and um, saved us and said that, okay, I'll allow you to exist, because the heart god, yeah, because the heart god could have destroyed us, but he said instead, I'm going to allow you all to exist, but you all have to pray to me. Well, like, basically, some type of stuff like that. You will be like, yo, what the fuck is you talking about? You can literally feel the blood in your vein. You can feel your heart. What are you talking about? Did you never think to like question that, or like what if, imagine, what if like your whole life you've been lied to about this? You're like, no, 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 that's not true. We've been told, it's like it's literally in this book called the Heart Bible or whatever, that says that we have to that this is the truth and this and that, like, or it's like, like now it's back to me, like back to Jay. You see what I'm saying? It's like I feel like that in this world, honestly, and it's not at all that I feel like I'm better than anybody. No, you know, my thing is I just want people to know that you can be your own savior and that you're like I don't want people I want people to know they have a choice, because I feel like there's like an illusion of choice, and I feel like we're raised a certain way and there's certain constructs and mental matrices that we are raised in to think and believe that affect our actions day to day, um, that we don't even realize that has been conditioned into us, has been told to us. We didn't choose this. It's like my thing is choose whatever you want. If your strength, if your savior is in something outside of you, good for you. And you know that like you know for sure, and um you choose that. You weren't just told that. Go right ahead. Good for you. If your strength is in something outside of you, hey, do your thing, you know? But I want you to know that, like, if you know that you were told this thing or told what to believe, and you don't resonate with that, I want you to know, or just, I want people to know, period, that, like, yo, you can choose. You can find your own way, you know? You don't have to just you don't have to just follow what the guardrails or the path. Yes, there may be guardrails. You can hop over that guardrail and step off the path and find your own way, you know? And like I said, this is not to be condescending, because that was once me. I didn't know this at one point. For me, this revelation, my whole spiritual journey, honestly, while I started questioning stuff, for me happened around like 15, 16. Um, and it's been so many steps in between. Like if I had a YouTube, wow, if I had a YouTube back then, you would see so many different changes since then. But and that's a whole nother thing of like, because I've had people, older people, like in their 50s, you know, tell me like, yo, like, wow, like you so you learned this early, and I'm still learning this. Well, I didn't learn this till a couple years ago, whatever. And it's like, yo, don't feel bad. It's like we are all on different paths. We all like go through certain things at a certain time, and it's like, yeah, you could wish something like stuff was different, but it's like you are the way you are now. Like be like, I don't know. Like, are you grateful for who you are now? Like what you know now and stuff like that. And it's like, yeah. It's like, well, that wouldn't happen if this didn't happen. If you did know this, but like things happen in a certain way, you know, in a divine way that I can't explain. But it's definitely not worth feeling bad about not knowing something earlier, wishing you knew this back in life. Da, da, da. Like for me, if, for example, one just quickly, because I know it's 24 minutes. If I was the way I am now, confident, not scared to speak up, advocate for myself. If I was like this back when I first moved, basically, I don't know how much I'm gonna share now, but I was living with some other family members, um, and it was just, yeah. If myself had to go back to like there now, I wouldn't have survived. I would have been kicked out probably like day one. I would like, nah. Yeah, maybe I get into another time, but it's like, yeah. But yeah, and the thing is, you know, you are the way you are now, and like be grateful. And it's like you can choose to change. You know, you like, and I also think about the heck was that? Probably a book or something. Hmm, that was random. Anyway, maybe it's a sign to wrap up. Uh, but yeah, it's like there's an infinitely amount of possibilities. Like think like a year from now. Like there's an infinite amount of possibilities to where things could where you could be a year from now. But think about a year ago to now, there was only one specific way that you got from a year ago to now, you know. And moving forward, there's so many different possibilities. You don't have to make your past be like a cage, like a mental cage for you. Instead, what if you turn your past into like a library? You know, learn from it, extract information and wisdom from the past. You know, you went through this, you was conditioned in this way. Maybe this person that you was around wasn't the best, and they was always, instead of speaking life into you, they was talking down on you. It's like, okay, now you know that you want to surround yourself with people who speak life into you. Stuff like that. It's like you are. It's like I feel like you are your own library for real. Like learn from your past. You know, you can control your reality. Like you have a lot more choice than what you realize. That basically that's what I want to help people realize. And that's the whole thing with doing this, you know, Jay's thoughts and the stuff I'll be doing in the future, my businesses. Um, it's like I want to help people realize how much of a choice they have, how much that they can control their reality. I want to help people realize how bendable their reality is. But it starts in here, like in the mind, you know, like it's real. It is real, you know. So, oh, wow. But yeah, I just wanted to record that thought experiment because that was really like I was just feeling it. I was just feeling. I'm sure you know you could tell. Um, but I just had to press record and just go. Um, but yeah, that's all for now. Peace.